Alright, welcome back generals to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. And we will go to the next reviews. Thompson's. 1,500 lines. Okay, let's see. Fixed wrong class member set to invalid. Okay. Let's do. Yeah. Let's squash and merge this guy. We take this here. Fix wrong class member set to invalid drawable in this function. Confirm, squash, and merge. Okay. Okay, how about we look into this guy first. Backports, debug supply center placement, extra logging, show audio locations, keyboard toggles. Okay, so this looks simple enough. Extra logging, yeah. Wasn't this already added somewhere else? I think I thought this somewhere. Here, this guy. Why did we not merge this? No idea. I don't know. But here I remember this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's merge this here first because it's already ready. It was reviewed. Backport command line arguments from 0 hour. Yeah. Backport command line arguments from 0 hour. Okay. And now this means that this guy needs to be updated. This change needs updating. This change needs rebasing, needs update. Okay, what about this one? No actual functionality changes, but makes diffing to 0 hours simpler. I like to hear that. Yes. Just one file. Shader.cpp. Let's see. Okay. Let me understand this here. So if div and okay. So it puts the masks in variables. Okay. Okay, I see. Sorry. And then what? It moves these out. Oof. Ooh. Why? Why does it do that? Okay, this condition is new? No, it's not. It's already here. Okay, so basically what it does, it moves the conditions out. Well, so, I mean, no, the condition is still here, but it moves the masks out and it moves the temporary, the temporary variables, moves it out. Yeah, that's all it does. And renames these guys. Yeah. Why? Why? Why is it doing that? Is there any good reason why someone would refactor it this way? Okay, so sec means secondary and pre means primary. Yeah. To me, the general code looks better than the 0-hour edits. How about we copy generals to 0-hour instead? So this is refactor generals unify. Backport water transparency setting additions. Okay, let's see. Okay. Standing watercolor. Radar color. Some white space thingies. Update map overrides. Well, red, green, blue. Standing watercolor. Let me see. Let's open another Visual Studio Code. Patch. Let me stop debugging here. Ah, that's a wrong search. We are looking for this one, standing watercolor. There we go. Material color used to tint the water surface. Water.ini. Okay, let me. 0 hours water.ini. Generals watercolor. This means that generals now will inherit a different watercolor. I wonder, should we perhaps initialize the watercolor to generals values instead of 0 hours? That way, generals would keep its original watercolor, and 0 hour should be unchanged, because the water.ini file will overwrite the code default. So my expectation is that this unification will change the standing watercolor from generals. It seems to be slightly different, darker. It seems to be darker. It seems to be more blue, less green, and less red. And in 0 hour, apparently it was just white for some reason. Watercolor. Water transparency setting. Standing watercolor. Yeah, watercolor. Ah, hold on, it's radar color. Oh. Never mind, I totally read that wrong. It's radar color. Okay, so 140. Oof. Let's open a calculator. 255 divided by 140. Ah. Oh. Ah. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, never mind my comment. That was totally wrong then. So this one, standing watercolor. Did that exist, standing watercolor? Who knows? Never mind. Delete. Set up JBA water shader. JBA. If the watercolor is not overridden, use legacy lighting code. Okay. 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 Additive blending, we need to use the alpha at the edges of river to darken RGB instead. Restore blend mode. Okay. Okay. If additive blend additive blend. So is this true by default? It's false. If not, okay. So this is original behavior. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have to say I'm not a fan of like putting the negative condition first. I think it's easier to understand these conditions if you use if positive condition, else negative. So I was a bit confused because I didn't see the not here at the start. Yeah. Okay. No, then it's fine. Yeah. Okay. So it's false, and so it goes in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It should be a behavior change. Yeah. As far as I can tell, It's original. Okay, let me go to he didn't say anything. Okay, let me put a description here. This change this change adds the following water transparency settings to generals from 0 hour. Water transparency ini settings. Standing watercolor. Let me also say what settings it takes. So this is yes, no. RGB. Texture. The TGA. And radar watercolor should also be RGB. Yeah. This one. Backports, the following water transparency ini settings from generals to 0, from 0 hour to generals. Additionally, it's I'm a bit confused about this edit function here. This one here. Ah, it's here. I see. River texture. River texture. If river texture, standing water texture, release, and then it creates a new one. Additionally, it fixes Additionally, it fixes a memory leak in water render object class. Fixes a memory leak in the destructor of Is it a memory leak though? Let me see. The water transparency. It's a global. Pass water. Whoops. It's not really. I'm not sure if it would considerably leak memory other than game shutdown, but that's irrelevant. Because it will go in here and create this override, right? Like, let's say, like, we pass a water transparency definition, and this is already has a pointer, then we will create this override here, right? Not sure. Let me see. With 3D water render. Yeah, so it cleans this up. But this is basically, this will be called on shutdown, right? Game shutdown, very likely. Yeah. if we put a, let's put a breakpoint in here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's compile. So my expectation is that this is only called here on game shutdown, and on cleaning up on shutdown is not really necessary unless you want to do something upon this destruction, like writing out some logs, so on. I don't know. So I guess if we start a map, and we unload a map, yeah, it won't hit it. It will probably only hit it when we click on exit game. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we can note it fixes an inconsequential memory leak in the destructor of this is only called on shutdown and therefore irrelevant or inconsequential. Actually fixes a memory leak in the destructor of that is only called on shutdown and therefore inconsequential. In backports codes for the following water transparency ini settings from 0 hour to generals. The behavior of generals is unchanged. Okay, update. Okay, so labels it's mostly refactor. There is a small fix, so we can mark it as fix. We say it's at generals, and we say it's unify, and we say it's minor. There we go. Milestone. All right. Looks safe. Description. Change description. Appended to opening text. Backport water transparency setting additions from 0 hour. Okay, looks good. We need to wait. It's validating the title. Okay, fair enough. Okay, squash and merge. Now we need to copy this again here. There we go. Backport water additions. How about we call it water setting? Yeah, additions. It's just adding stuff. It's not removing anything. It's not changing anything. Backports. How about we name it backports additions to water transparency. What's the code called? It is called water transparency setting. Backport additions to water transparency setting. How about we say it's any additions? Backport any additions. Backport. Let's keep the previous title. Backport water transparency additions from 0. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let me clarify here. Unless 0 hour will change more, that requires this refactor. Okay, then next. What? You should never listen to him. Ever told you that again? I will be right back. Okay. Good. So, what's next? Then let me let's pull the latest updates. Oof. Something is stalling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So what we want is what about this one? Needs to be replicated. Stability. Okay, so this change here, fix mismatch in release build when logging is enabled. Delete. Restore pristine. Okay, let me go to this guy. No, hold on. Fix CSC debug compile error. Fix CSC debug compile error. Okay, and then we cherry pick this guy here. Cherry pick. There we go. Okay. revert. Good, then we create this. There we go, show options, blah, blah, push. And then we do compare, fix debug CSC compile errors. And then we say this change fixes compile errors from enabling debug CSC without debug logging. Build minor. So this is split off of this. Reviewers. Then we say here obsoleted by this. Delete branch. Okay. We can also say debug, build debug miner. Okay, let me search here author Helmut. Oof, he has many changes open. Oof. Okay. Okay. can you fix this here? Can you fix this while at it? I'm unable to confirm that this change fixes mismatching when logging is enabled. But we can go ahead and merge it, I guess. Let me say I was unable. This is the last time I tested this. I was unable to confirm. Well, what I can do is I can test it once more, just for good measure, I guess. Let me see. Pull rebase. Ugh. Okay, how about we go to main, we delete this branch. Okay. Okay, how about we build this anew? So we do 0 hour, and we say release, and we do logging on. Configure. Generates. Okay. I think we have quite a bit too many things open here. Okay. Why is assert turned off when we enable just logging? That is curious. Why is assert enabled? Huh. Huh. Let me rebase this on latest main. Then we do configure. Generate. All right. Okay, let's launch it. Hold on. So that one has seen now. Debug logging is turned on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we get asserts here. That's totally unexpected for me. Okay, anyway, let's load a replay then. Let's load here the skirmish test. Ignore. Ignore. And the replay has gone out of sync. Because we are in VS 2022, of course. Hold on. We need to go here. We need to open a command prompt. Oh, Jesus Christ. Debug CRC, we remove this guy. Default. Logging we enable. So we just built 0 hour. I don't want to test this again. I don't want to test this again. It's a waste of time. Yeah. It's a waste of time. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we can review something else. Network logging improvements. What is this? Some improvements for developers involving network logging. Show IP and player tooltip in debug and internal builds. Show IP, player tooltip. Oof. Print IP helper. So did he split this or not? Network logging. Maybe I can do this replication here for Helmut. Yeah. Let me get this branch. Fix replay header mismatch. Fix replay header. Let me rebase that on main. Okay, and then we add a new change to replicate this stuff. So we do a git def, GitHub commands, git bash. git bash. We do this change, this one, paste, and then we do this change, and this, paste, and then we do git apply generals white space fix, copy, there we go, paste, boom, okay, then we check it out. So there have been some rejections, yeah. Reserve space, yeah. Why did this fail? Let's see. Reserve space. Let me see. Reserve space. So recorder. Here. Why did this not merge properly? Size of time t. Because of the comment here is different. So we probably copy this guy and we drop it in here. Is that fair? Let's see. Type def, yeah. In 32T. Yeah. Yeah. The replay contains 2 time elements, start time and end time. I would say replicate change in generals, and then we reset this, and then I would do where is it? Yeah. I would say that this is more fix. Well, I think tweak is fair, actually. Tweak is fair. Yeah, tweak. The replay header contains 2 time elements, start time. Let's call it, the replay header contains 2 time fields, comma, start time and end time of type time t. Time t is 32-bit wide on VC6, but on your compiler it is 64-bit wide. In order to remain compatible, we need to load and save them as 32 bits. In order to remain compatible, we need to load and save them as 32-bit and use. In order to remain compatible, we need to load and save time. We need to save the time. We need to save time values with 32 bits. It contains 2 time fields. Start time and time of time t. Time t is 32-bit wide on VC6, but on new compilers it is 64-bit wide. In order to remain compatible, we need to load and save time values with 32 bits. Note that this will overflow on January 18, blah blah. Add to do upgrades. Upgrade to 64 bits when we break compatibility. Compatibility. Yeah, just add to do. Maybe we just put it in here. The replayer contains 2 time fields, start time and end time of type time t. Time t is 32-bit wide on VC6, but on newer compilers it is 64-bit wide. In order to remain compatible, we need to load and save time values with 32 bits. Note that this will overflow on January 18th. Upgrade to 64 bits when we break compatibility. Yeah. Okay, I think that's a slightly better text. Improve minor improve codes, improve comments, text. Okay, good. Is there anything else we need to do here? Let me see. TMP F right. F right. Actually, is it really necessary? Can't we? Um, can't we just say start time, header start time? Actually, when I think about it, why don't we I think it would be better. I wonder if we should put like a if def there. Not really. Only need to change this to time t. Yeah. Yeah, I think a change is fine. Yeah. It's fine. Oh. Denied. Oh. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Push. I don't have access rights. I locally replicated this change to generals, but I am unable to push this to the remote branch. Yeah, it's too bad. Well, I could maybe do force with leads. I don't know. Let's see. No. Let's do force push. No, doesn't work. Nope. Too bad. Okay. Let's see, what else can we look at? Let's take a look at this guy. The code behind the macro is no compiled code. The code behind the macro is no compiled code since the macro is not set. Yeah, I kept it so I know where I have to put my OpenAL code later. When I remove it, I have to find it again, which is kind of pointless. Yeah, okay, okay, makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. And what will happen with the Bing set volume? To the Bing set volume. And similar commented Bing codes, Bing calls. This code is commented out, disabled right now. Not sure why are we reviewing codes if zero block. Okay, I see. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm commenting it because it's new code in this change. So of course I review it here because in the next change that will come afterwards, this code is not. Let me clarify. Well, I have to review this compiled out code here because in the next change, this code here will not show as edit code. In the follow-up change, this code here will not show up as edit code. I mean, the problem. So if I wouldn't review this code now, I would never review it because in the next change, this code that was already added here won't show up in the next review, right? So I find this a bit amusing. What's my choice here? Either I review it here or not at all, right? Yeah. This comment is for me. Anyone else can ignore it if confused. Huh? This comment is for me? Anyone else can ignore it. I don't understand. So it is a to-do comment. What is the purpose of a comment if the audience is just one user? Shouldn't I don't understand the logic here. Why add the comment? I don't understand. What is this comment for then? I find this really irritating. I mean, I would understand if this was like a to-do, split this step into two or so, right? Have a to-do comment. But right now it's, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's like those EA comments that they plaster in there, which have no meaning and just useless garbage. Same as here. I don't understand. It's so weird. I don't know why this is done here. If this comment has no good use, then I recommend to remove it entirely. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if someone wants to create a class like that. It would still trigger the open routine, so not sure what's the issue. Yeah, I mean, if that's a design, can keep it, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I would have made it explicit because it's typically the go-to, unless it's designed to be implicitly convertible. Yeah, it's not used as this way, so it's not used as complicit conversion. So I would have marked it explicit. Yeah. No. Anyway, I will set it to reserved, then whatever. For me, it reads cleaner like this since it highlights that the result is the exit condition of the loop. The result is the exit condition of the loop. It reads cleaner like this since it highlights that the result is the exit condition of the loop. Let me think. Does that make sense? The exit condition. The exit condition of the loop. The result is the exit condition. The exit condition of the loop. Well, the loop cannot the loop only exits with return. I do wonder, will the compiler optimize the loop condition away? Will the compiler optimize the loop condition away? If not, I recommend for me it reads cleaner like this, since it highlights that the result is the exit condition of the loop. That the result is the exit condition of the let me clarify. The loop cannot exit. The loop cannot exit. Only the function can return within the exit, within the loop. Essentially, results is always true in this condition. Okay. FFmpeg will also be used by the audio, so there might be cases where phi is used, but isn't. If those functions are called multiple times, it's no issue since the library takes care of it. Okay. Okay, let's see how the current state looks. It still uses build 0 hour FFmpeg. I don't agree with this, because it just clutters. It clutters the build options here. The build options should only be for the tools and the games. They shouldn't be for settings. The settings should be here. The options, build options. I don't agree with this. It's not good. I will not approve this. This needs to be changed. Yeah. Let me see. Constructor takes ownership of the file. Constructor takes ownership. I would have named it like this class takes ownership of the past file. Yeah, okay, but I guess it's close enough. Yeah. Yeah. Already open. That's good. Null file pointer. How much is this? Calculator. 10000. Oh, that's decimal. 1000. Okay. Okay. This will be replaced with OpenAL calls to set the volume. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he says that there will be something done about this. Okay. I'm just surprised that that he didn't put these into OpenIL macros yet. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Surprising that some OpenIL code will sit behind macros and others not. Okay then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess looks okay. Apart from the option name, I would like to see that fixed or changed. This one. Yeah, it's it shouldn't be here. It needs to be a build option here. Yeah, because at the end it needs to be for both games. It's not supposed to be a 0-hour specific setting, right? It needs to be for both generals and 0-hour in the end. It's fine if it's only implemented in 0-hour for now, but in the end it will be in core and affect both games. It's not meant to clutter here the build options for the games. Yeah, same for the docs actually. The docs should have also been a build option. Yeah. 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 I think code looks mostly okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All OpenAL code will sit behind macros. Do you see any active OpenAL code in this PR? All OpenAL code will sit behind macros. I don't understand. The thing is, what I'm seeing is that there's already some OpenAL code in there, and other code apparently is missing. I don't understand what the strategy there is. Like I would have expected two ways. Either all OpenAL code is already placed in there and compiled out. Either that or none. No OpenAL code at all. And then it would be totally 100% logical to me. But the way this is presented is that there are classes and there are some functions that have compiled out OpenAL codes and other functions that have Bing comments to indicate where OpenAL code would be placed in a follow-up change. And why is it chosen to be done like this? Like a mix, you know? It's weird. To me, it's weird. Like I wouldn't have created the pull like this, but I guess if it makes his life easier, I guess it's good. But to me, it's like really confusing to look at this. Yeah, yeah, strange. Yeah, yeah, good. And I think just the option needs fixing. Yeah. Yeah. Code looks okay. Only option code looks okay, but the CMake option needs renaming to accommodate those games for the future. The CMake option needs renaming. Yeah. It's Graha mess. Let me write my message. I cannot push to your branch. Copy link. Okay, there's one more effort that we can start, and that is we want to create a new milestone. New milestone, stability fixes. Efforts towards towards 110% stability. That reads good to me. 110% stability. Let's create this milestone. Okay, how about we start this? By the way, why is this added to this here? Community patch alpha. Is that meant to be? Community patch alpha. So milestone. How about we go on our closed and we search. How about we start from the beginning and we add anything that is fixed or stability. Let's do is merged. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Fix uninitialized memory access and get OS info. Yeah, this one. Bug incorrect. Yeah. This one. Incorrect. I would say we change this from bug to stability. Yeah. This is a bug, yeah, stability. Fix character encoding issues. Yeah. It's inline assembler. Assembler for non-VS6 with let's get effect. Okay, let's move these guys to different milestone, to stability fixes. Okay, stability fixes, yeah. Next. So, clean up. This one is also stability, yeah. Stability. Incorrect binary version. CI. String stream. CSC checking. Backports. Okay. Fair enough. Stability. Fix replay CSC checking. Why is this labeled as bug? CSC seems very live. I added this, okay. Fix replay CSC checking. I mean, this is not really a bug. Let's call it debug. Debug enhancements. Debug enhancements. Or we call it debug bug. Debug bug, maybe. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in there. How about we say it's a debug bug? Yeah. Bug debug. I think that is fairer. Yeah. Okay. Okay. New delete mismatches. This is stability fix, yeah. This is also a stability fix. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fix configuration. Let's see if I can push now. I cannot push. Maybe I need to accept his invitation. Let's see. Accept. Let's see. Rejected. I was able to push now. After please check if it looks good. Okay, so stability, yeah. Milestone, stability. New delete mismatches is also stability. Okay. Correct, the most egregious. That's funny. I think this one here was reverted, right? I think this one here was reverted. Yeah, this one was reverted. I think there should be a label for reverted, yeah. There we go, reverted. And then we also remove it from the milestone. Okay, so this one, access, blah, blah, okay. So this is also stability fixes. Fix STL port iterator used to conform. Conform with STL. Fix this element erasure with iterator on unrelated container. Stability. Initialize variables here. Stability. Vector subscript out of range. Yeah, this is also stability. PR title. Fix uninitialized. Why is this marked as debug? Oh. running debug. This one shouldn't be a debug issue. It is still a release issue. Yeah. Yeah. We put it in the stability. Yeah, we can also add this to stability. Decouple, compress, fix. Bug, backport crash and memory fixes. Yeah. Announcement, blah blah, blah blah blah, build da. Fix iterator usage. Yeah. Fix drawable assignments. This is stability. Yeah. This is stability. Yeah. I mean, this is not strictly stability, but let's put it in there for now. Yeah. Revert. Bug fix. Yeah. This is stability. Okay. Yeah. Stability. Yeah. Fixed drawable assignment. Yeah, this is definitely stability. Fix broken replay list. Yeah. Incorrectly initialized bool. Is this a bug though? I think it's not a bug. It's also a fix, and we can put it under stability. Yeah. Stability. Yeah, maybe not. It's not a bug. Because it doesn't, it's user facing, it's not a bug. Yeah, let's remove bug. Yeah, let's put milestone stability fixes still though. Yeah. Okay, then we can also do it with the open ones. Is open, and okay, then let me merge this guy. This one is also milestone stability. Replicated in generals. Looks good. Actually, I would like to run this once with Gentoo to see if it uploads. Yeah. Let me get back here. So stability, pending stability fixes. What do we have? This is not stability. No. 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 This one. Being applied regardless of hotbars. Replay GUI. Changes necessary. Supply drops. No. This one is stability. This one is stability. This one still needs some more work. Backports varied things. Validate map chunk. Mismatch. Is this stability? Not really. This one is stability. We already have it added. Yeah. This is a draft milestone. Oh, wrong milestone. There we go. Milestone stability fixes. Yep. Stability fixes. Okay. And then what we now need to do is we need to go through all issues and do the same. Oof. Let me get some water. Okay, so let's see. Bug. Game mismatches in team game. This is stability. Game crashes, stability. No. This one is stability. How many points ranges? This one is stability. This one is stability, probably, yeah. Stability. Game crashes. Yeah. United buildings. Section. Okay. Okay. Let's already go ahead and add these to our milestone. Stability. What happened? Huh? Stability, yeah. Okay. Changing resolutions, blah blah. Okay. Game does not capture. So. Oh, I would say, is this stability? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's. I can put that into stability. I don't know. It's not. It doesn't really fit stability. Maybe 50%. Yeah. Okay, controls input does not always work straight away. Oof. Controls input does not always work straight away when returning from Windows Alt Tab. Is it a stability issue? Not really. This one we can put under stability, I would say. Maybe it could be performance, but load very slow into a match. It's more like a performance issue. I'm probably missing some things here. Right. I'm trying my best to see everything, but it could be that I just glance over something and miss. This is critical, but it's not a stability concern. Okay, so far so good. Minor. Game can get stuck in disconnect screen. Yeah, this is stability, I would say. Yeah. A player gets stuck. It's not a crash, but a stability problem, yeah. This is a crash. Scrolling does not work. Okay. So far so good. Ta-da. Bridges may unload after tabbing out of game. Huh? Okay. Okay. Unit movement destination major. Unallocated memory or corrupt memory access while drawing possible areas. Okay. Sound loop crash. Laser draw bug. Major, critical. Major. I think now we just see a lot of bugs here. Major. Crash went too many. Another one. Okay. Type image, but huge value on scale parameter. Huge value. Playing sounds exclusively for local player can mismatch the game. Huh. Okay. That is stability problem. Misplaced OCL mismatch. Okay. Crashes the game. Okay. Major. Okay. Crash. Okay. Upgrade generals, yeah. Make project better. This one here is done. Chunk view. I don't know what that is. Looks to be done. Okay, let me milestone stability. When hide waypoints. I think 0 hour follow up for this. I think 0 hour is pretty much done, and this is well. The tools I don't know yet. 0 hour and generals. Let's say generals and 0 hour appear to be okay. appear to be okay and usable. Tools needs looking, especially world builder. Still needs looking. Okay, let's go to the next page. Crash. How? Okay. Critical. Debug critical. Replay correctness. Verify replay playback correctness. This one is stability. This one. Cause save crash. This one is maybe stability. Start stability. Stability. Milestone stability. I'm not sure why this is marked as debug. Because there could be debug edits, yeah, like asserts. It's minor. Yeah. Okay. Closed. We also have. Hold on. Closed. Let's do. Bad symbols in code. Startup crash. Implement CI. Dereferencing iterators. Yeah. Okay, these guys should also be stability. Okay, cool. While at it, let me also review the ones that should be added to the code foundation. That will be this one, this, this, this one. Code foundation. Install target. Okay. Okay, cool. So I think we went through all issues and all pull requests and have now populated the stability fixes, which are 35 closed, 39 open. Yeah. There are probably some things in here which are not stability. This one is not stability really, right? This is more like a bug. Yeah, let me remove this from stability. It should be in some other milestone, like big bugs milestone. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, but otherwise looks all right. Yeah. Okay. Can we merge this now? Fix replay header. I wanted to test this, right? Hold on. Let me... But I would just like to see if Gentoo still complains. I remember I've seen Gentoo attempt an upload yesterday or so, and it said that it cannot read the replay, which was probably because of the time t data type size difference. Oh. Let's do multiplayer network create. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh boy. A million asserts. Good. Let's drive here to the city center. Oh, it's too slow. Let's put some some waypoints here. Okay. Let's exit. Upload failed. Insufficient player count. Okay. I think this means that it could now read the replay header. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then let me approve this change. Replicated in general, it looks good. Okay. So the new milestone is here. Yeah. New milestone for stability. Okay. Then next, let's check if there were any changes here. Let me see. Classes with 3S. Build option FFmpeg. This looks good, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Looks okay. right, then I will end it here. That has been a longer session, yeah, almost 3 hours. All right. Yeah, we got a few things done, code reviews, a little bit of administrative work. All right, then I wish you a great day or night until next time. Goodbye.